an ancient custom. It dates back many centuries to King Malcolm Canmore, who beat the sword and shield to the four corners, opening all challengers. And we're going to reenact that. He's going to beat the sword to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west.
Og det var alle himmelretningene. Nå konkurransen åpen. The game is now open.
Hello and welcome from FIFA in Norway. We're here at the FIFA Hotel, which is a hosting location for this year's 2018 IHGF World Amateur Highland Games Championships. 12 athletes, 12 top-ranked athletes from around the world have been invited to compete over 2 days in 8 events, from stone putting, weight throwing, hammer throwing, cable toss and weight over the bar, showcasing skill, agility as well as overall strength in their quest to claim this most coveted title, the IHGF World Amateur Highland Games Championships. Let us now introduce you to our athletes competing in this year's lineup.
Johan Langhorst, Holland.
Stefan Dumitrică, Romania.
Fabien Patonnet, France.
Suava Sigustason, Iceland.
Yrjö Hämäläinen, Finland.
Glenn Nass, Belgium.
Austin Stadosher, Canada.
Jimmy Gunn, Scotland.
Philip Friedemann, Germany.
Kyle Lilly, United States.
Joe Pocock, Canada.
Tibor Kish, Hungary.
Uri, good to see you. See you back here once again at FIFA Norway in the IHGF World Amateur Highland Games Championships. Now, you won the Finnish Highland Games Championships to qualify you to be here. How much are you looking forward to competing in these championships again?
It's so nice every year to come here. This is now my 3rd time and it's great honor when I was invited here.
And your overall training leading up this competition?
Yes, I have trained well and my training season was whole because I didn't have any injuries.
Now, I know as well as training, you also play the piano.
Yes, I have played it since I was 10 years old and I still do it almost every day.
Jamie, great to see you here again, competing in the IHGF World Amateur Highland Games Championships. Now you're a fourth generation Highland Games thrower, following in the footsteps of your father, who was a world champion.
Yep.
Now you were sixth first year you competed here, you were second last year. Do you think this could be your year?
Well, you always got to think of the best, so I'm hoping so, yeah.
And how's your season been going so far?
It's been actually going pretty well to start with. I've never actually been thrown this far to the start of the season, so I'm hoping for big things.
Now you recently come back from a trip abroad, you competed in the Waipo Highland Games New Zealand. How was that for you? How was the finish for you overall? Second?
Second, yeah. I mean, it was a shame it had to get cancelled due to rain, but yeah, I was pleased with second place.
Great to see you here once again competing in inaugural IHGF World Amateur Highland Games Championships in FIFOR Norway. Now you represent your country several times in the World Championships. This year you've dropped quite a bit of weight. You're down like 30 kilo. Is that going to help you in the overall competition?
Hát örülök, hogy itt lehetek, most már negyedjére vagyok itt. Fogytam egy keveset, pontosan 30 kilót. Valamennyit gyengültem is, de valamennyivel gyorsabb lettem. Igazából készültem a versenyre, meglátjuk, hogy mire lesz elég így az erőm.
Glenn, good to see you again, back here at the inaugural IHGF World Highland Games Championships. Now last year you placed 6th overall in the World Championships. Do you think it could be your year to possibly take the title home?
I want to get top 3 this year, and there are some very strong athletes again from USA and Scotland, so Canada. So we'll see.
Philip, great to have you here in FIFOR Norway competing in this IHGF World Amateur Highland Games Championships. How does it feel competing here in FIFOR Norway for the first time, competing in championships, and how is your training and preparation leading up to this competition?
Als allererstes, ich fühle mich eigentlich großartig, hier zu sein. Das muss man schon sagen. Das ist eine wirklich schöne Landschaft. Das ist absolut ein schönes Hotel. Eigentlich, ich muss sagen, ich persönlich fühle mich total geil, hier zu sein, um Deutschland zu vertreten oder die GHGF. Und ja, zum Training zu sagen, ich habe probiert, die letzten Wochen auf jeden Fall 5-mal die Woche zum Training zu gehen und mindestens 3-mal zum Werfen. Und ich hoffe, man sieht die Ergebnisse nachher auf dem Feld.
Stefan, great to see you again. I usually see you competing in the lightweight class, and you've been the world champion on one occasion, a title you won in 2016. Now you've moved up your weight, you're over 200 pounds. Looking at your opposition here, coming from the lightweight to the A group class, how do you feel you're going to contend?
Well, first of all, I'm excited to compete with the big guys because most of them have on paper better results than me, and I will have a lot to learn. I know that I have a few chances here and there, and I will try to get them as soon as I'm on the field. But yeah, first of all, it's going to be a great experience, and I will see how I can handle the higher class.
Johan, last year in the IHGF World Amateur Highland Games Championships, you placed 3rd overall. You won the World Caber Tossing Championships. How has your training been going leading up to the competition, and do you think you can regain the caber title and possibly win the overall championships?
I certainly hope so. Training is going very good. I have done a lot of competitions also this year, and feeling good. Looking forward.
Kyle, great to have you here competing in IHGF World Amateur Highland Games Championships. Now you qualified through a series last year, a series in America of 6 games leading up to finals in Wichita just to be here. How does it feel being here competing your very first World Amateur Highland Games Championships?
Oh, it's amazing. The venue's amazing. I mean, the view's amazing. This is what I've been training for all year ever since I qualified back in September. Won the U.S. Championship by a half a point over Skylar Arneson. So, it came down to the wire with the caber, and I was able to come here, and I'm super excited.
Now, first event's going to kick off with the open stone. The ground record's currently a little over 51 feet. Now, you've been putting very far this year, and you're on form, and it's shown. How confident are you in the first event of possibly taking a win, maybe even setting a new field record?
I'm pretty confident. It's a heavy stone. It's 18.7 pounds, which is pretty heavy for us, and it's kind of awkward shape, so it's kind of hard to get a hold on, but warm-ups felt good, so I'm feeling pretty confident on it today.
Joe, you won the Canadian Highland Games Championships, qualified you to be here, competing your very first World Amateur Highland Games Championships. How excited are you to be here and compete in this competition?
I've never been more excited in my life. This is a great opportunity. Been looking forward to this all year, and I can't wait to get out there and start throwing.
You got a tough competition. You're up against Jamie Gunn of Scotland, Kyle Lilly. Where do you think you're going to place once the dust is all settled in this competition?
I'm hoping just go out there and do my best. I'm not really looking to place top 5, top 3. We'll see what happens.
Fabian, great to see you here competing your very first IHGF World Amateur Highland Games Championships. Any butterflies or nerves going into the first event with the open stone?
Je suis très content d'être ici, je suis très impatient d'affronter les autres et puis je vais faire de mon mieux pour battre mes records et les records français.
Savar, good to see you back here competing in these IHGF World Amateur Highland Games Championships. You've been 3 times Atlantic Highland Games champion. You've represented your country 3 times in this competition, as World Championships. Where are you looking to place overall?
I'm just looking forward to throwing again in Norway. It's awesome. I'm want to try to do better than last year. I think I was 4th last year, so we'll see how it goes this year.
And how's your training and preparation leading up this competition?
It's been okay. We've been most of the time in the gym, but not much out throwing because 5 weeks ago we had a lot of snow in Iceland. So maybe next year you're going to have it in August, and then the guys from Iceland can train a little bit more.
So you got a little bit of change here, even though it's a little windy today.
Yeah, this is more Icelandic. I know the guys from Arizona, they're not used to all this cold, but so it should be good for us.
Austin, you're a veteran of these World Championships here in FIFA Norway. You're part of the fixture, you've been here nearly every year. For you, competing in these World Championships, what does it mean?
Oh, it means absolutely everything. In the amateur Highland Games world, there's only so many things we have, and I believe this is the epitome of the amateur Highland Games world, right here at the FIFA in Norway.
First event to kick off this IHGF World Amateur Highland Games Championships is going to be the open stone, the 18-pound open stone. Athletes are thrown from a box 6'9" in width, 7'6" in length. Athletes have got 3 attempts, based on what 3 attempts count.
Again. Maradjál nyugodtan, mert mindjárt tudom, mit szeretnék.
Leader overall in this competition so far. Highland, Felix, USA. At the moment just over 56 feet.
A huge point by Kyle Lilly. Six and a. For Johan Longhorst.
Come on, Yuri. There you go. Push, Yuri. That beat your last?
45, 3.5. 45, 3.5.
45, 3.5. Adrian Marina, Finland.
Let's go, Jaden.
Jimmy Bernascova from the safe position. Overall. 49 feet.
Bill.
Good result for you there, third place overall, a putt at just over 47 feet. You've got to be happy with that, some valuable points overall.
But I'm very happy. I must say Kyle and Jamie are very strong competitors, and third place, I'm very, very happy with it, that I must say.
Now hammer throwing at your next event, the 16-pound hammer. How much are you looking forward to that, and can you gain some vital points in this event also?
I hope so. But Kyle and Jamie also strong competitors in the hammers. We will see. It's luck, a little bit luck for me, but I feel strong enough to beat some of the competitors.
Kyle, what a performance in the first opening round there of the 16-pound open stone. You crushed the field record. The field record was set at a little over 51 feet. Your first opening putt was 56 feet 2. Then you upped it again to 56, 6.5. I know going into this event you were a little concerned about the shape of the stone, but it suited you well in the end.
Yeah, you know, like I said, warm-ups were feeling really good, and, you know, they looked like they were going far. I didn't think they were going that far, but, I mean, I can't explain them. I hit the front, and it just flew. So the shape of the stone, the weight of the stone didn't make a difference today.
Okay, next event coming up is going to be the 16-pound hammer. How are you feeling against that event? The record's currently a little over 130 feet. How close are you going to come to that?
Well, my PR is 131, so I'm looking to break that field record as well. So should be a good day.
And you got some good hammer sorting contend with. We've got Jamie Gunn of Scotland as a personal best, well over 130 feet.
Yeah, he's insane when it comes to the hammers, and I'm excited to compete against him. You know, being in the U.S., I never get to see overseas competition, so this is real exciting for me.
Jamie, congratulations. Second place overall, a punt of 49 feet secured you. How gratifying was that?
Oh, it was great. My first putt wasn't nothing special. My second putt, I just caught it. No, I was going for it on my third putt, and maybe 40 foot, so I'm quite glad at the 49.
Well, some valuable points here and there. Next event coming up, the 16-pound hammer. This should be your event.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. It's been going rather well this year, but I see there's a few boys that are throwing pretty far with the hammer, so we'll have to see.
Next event is IHGF World Amateur Highland Games Championships, throwing a 16-pound hammer. It's an event that's certainly going to suit the overall technician. Athletes have got 3 attempts, best out 3 attempts count. I predict a very close competition between Kyle Lilly, USA, and Jamie Gunn of Scotland.
There it is. 133.
133, 3.5, a new field record and world championship record for Glenn Newens of Belgium. Well done.
Broke the record, buddy, by 3 inches. Ah, nice.
Csak nem dob 4 méteren van szokott.
Well, Jamie, third place overall in the 16-pound hammer. You're quite consistent, pulling out a base to a throw of 128 feet, 10 and a half. Content with it?
Yeah, it wasn't a bad throw, but you always want to go farther, but it just never happened for me today, sadly.
Now, weight throwing is another good event for you, and that's going to be our next event coming up. A good chance for you to kind of pull back some points here for the overall. Remember, we've got 8 events in all we're competing in. How are you feeling going into our next event?
I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I'm just hoping for a big throw, but we'll have to wait and see again.
Joe, 110 feet 11 inch in the light hammer, near the result you were looking for. Could you do a little bit better here in the 28-pound weight for distance?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I've been training hard for this and hoping just to get out there in the high 60s, 70s and see what I got.
Glenn, congratulations on that win in the 16-pound hammer. You dominated. You really were the dark horse in this event. You won with a throw of 133 feet 3, but then on extra attempts you upped that mark to 137 6.5. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's one of my better events, so I was really hoping on to win it and to get that record. So I done it, so I'm very happy with it.
So the 28-pound weight for distance, next event, a good event for you?
Yeah, it's also one of my better events, so I'm hoping to place top 3 in it.
Kyle, a good result for you there in the 16-pound hammer. Your last throw, you pulled out a throw of 130 feet 2. You did hit the ground, and your last wind with the hammer took a little edge off. What could have possibly gone a little bit further? Is you happy enough with that result?
Yeah, you know, it's close to my PR. So my PR was 131, so hitting a 130 today was pretty good. I think if I didn't hit the ground, it would have gone, 135 plus. But, on to the next, and we're moving on to the 28-pound lightweight for distance. And practice for that's been going really well. I've hit 88 so far this year. World record's 91, so that's what I'm shooting for today. I think I can get it.
Next event in the IHGF World Amateur Highland Games Championships, throwing at 28-pound weight for distance. Once again, athletes are thrown from a box 6'9" in width, 9 feet in length. Any style will be used within the box. 3 attempts, the best what 3 attempts count. Right on the journey. Germany farmer. $73.2. Series of throws. Your first one came out 84 feet, smashing the field record that was set at 78 feet. Then you upped that mark to 84 feet 5, then to 84 feet 8. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, it was feeling really good during warm-ups, and I knew that, the field record was pretty far set by Gary last year, and anytime you can go 82 plus on all of your throws, it's a really, really good day. So, I can't be happier about that performance for sure.
Well, that's 2 field records you've set so far. Now, our next event's going to be the Bramar Stone. Now, that is a very good event for you. Earlier this year, in part of the IHGF All-American Highland Games Series, you set a world record in Las Vegas, a throw of 46 feet 10. So another field record must be on the cards for you.
Yeah, if I can hit 47 plus, that's my goal for tomorrow. So another world record might be on the books for tomorrow, definitely.
Glenn, good result for you there on the 28-pound weight for distance. A throw of 74.4, gain you some vital points for the overall.
Yeah, it was good distance. I liked it. So 3rd place overall in the weight for distance. I needed that because my stone put was bad. So very happy.
Johan, congratulations, 2nd place overall. A throw just over 76 feet, 76.3 to be exact. And I believe it's a personal best.
Yeah, it's my personal best. Yeah, came in relaxed, and the technique turned out good, and yeah, it felt really good, and it went very far.
Well, you're currently in the top 3 so far after 3 events, and moving on to the Bramar Stone, another good event for you because you're very explosive.
Yeah, Bremer is good. Heavy stone from standing point, it's better for me.
to think about doing is taking the shoulder blades, relax for a second, and think about putting them in your back pockets. So they don't have to be only back, but just think down. And you can be still relaxed. You don't have to be captain posture. But what you want to do is just think about just aligning the ear from the shoulder to the hip to the ankle. And that'll give you the best possible position. Just like if you were doing an overhead press and you sink the lat so that you can really feel the foundation of your back holding the weight as you press up.
S10 Fitness been fantastic helping us out this weekend here at the events, and their main goal is to help. For example, he used Francis's lower back as an example. It's not your lower back. They're not going to go and work and massage your lower back. They're going to find hip trigger points, knee trigger points in your upper back and shoulders, and their main goal is to help you find poor dynamics and poor movements that cause pain, which therefore limit mobility and inflammation, and which essentially can make you a better and more productive athlete out there, which is huge for us.
The guys from S10 Fitness were fantastic. I came in with some significant elbow pain from all the event training and lifting. They taught me all sorts of releases, stuff that I can do on my own, not just stuff that they could do there with me. So there's so much takeaway. I mean, I've learned so much from them. I'm really glad that they were there.
So I got to work with S10 Fitness. They actually did some work on me in the previous year on this competition. It's been tremendously helpful. You know, they're able to break down some of the underlying issues that I have, and not just pinpoint the pain, but the surrounding tissue, and really help provide a better performance experience. This last show, they actually helped adjust my first rib, which was causing some dizziness, and actually was able to completely dissipate and really help my performance going into day 2.
The S10 Fitness guys, they helped us work on our bodies, like get us going again. It was really great to have them here. They helped us to perform better, to do better, to have us do a good performance, and they helped us to prevent some injuries and help us with stuff we already had going on and relieve some pain.
Okay, the S10 Fitness, they really know their stuff. You know, I come into this event, I had a very sore back, and within minutes, they pinpointed exactly where it was coming from. I thought it was coming from a different area, and they totally fixed me up and 100% again. So thanks S10 Fitness, great job.